Hello! It's Feel Good Friday! She's got her little outfit on and, well, it's been quite a day already. Oh my God, anybody who thinks my life is easy, you could just get that thought out of your head right now. But first, let's do an Evo Science because I need it and so do you. So if you're new here, an Evo Science is just anything that feels good. And when you do anything that feels good, it takes your nervous system from fight or flight into rest and digest. And the science is telling us that the human brain, even at rest, is slightly anxious. And that anxiety tenses us up and it puts the chemistry in our blood system that brings the blood flow to the back of our head where we're worried about the past and worried about the future and everything's going wrong and all that kind of stuff. And as soon as you do anything that feels good, it brings the blood flow to the front of your head where you plop yourself down into present time. And after we do our Evo Science, I'm going to tell you how I know it works, okay? So, if you're new here, prop up your phone, get your hands free, put your fingers on your temples and press deeply and make circles there. And keeping that deep pressure, you're going to move those circles towards your ears and then up over the back of your ears and rub where your ears and your head hook together until you get to the bottom and then drag that down your throat past your collarbone. Oh, gosh, that feels so good. Close your eyes and just notice how you feel. I bet you just took an involuntary deep breath. Part of the fight or flight chemistry is making your breathing rapid and shallow. And as soon as you flip it over to the rest and digest side, you take an involuntary deep breath, and for about 5 or 10 minutes, your breathing is slower and easier. And so, the reason why you drag it down your throat past your collarbone is a couple of things. You're stimulating your vagus nerve, saying, "Hi, you little cutie, let me just make you feel good." But also a lot of the chemistry of the nervous system is transported in the lymphatic system, and you've got lots of lymph in your neck. So dragging it down past your collarbone dumps it into your heart, where your heart beats and sends it out to literally every cell in your body, healing it. I mean, it's the good chemistry of the good side of your nervous system versus the part that is destructive. Okay, so now last week told you I had a lot of crazy stuff going on, and I was actually making this video, and I was talking about how that a lot of it is already resolved. My mini split is fixed, my pellet stove's getting hooked up, my plumbing is all fixed, my car is all fixed. It was like I was talking about how things are going pretty good and that I'm feeling pretty good today. And then while I was making that video, my phone rang, and it was a phone call from my house in Mexico, and there's a major freaking emergency down there. And I'm not really sure how that's gonna resolve, but we'll just say that after my video was interrupted, within a couple of minutes, I had a Mayan Mexican woman screaming at me over the phone. I mean, screaming at me over the phone. So, luckily, or not luckily, by design, one of the things I say is the good thing about doing these things frequently is that then when stressful things come at you, you're going to meet it from a different place than you would if you were already, tensed up and fight or flight was happening in your system. And so because I was in the middle of making the feel good video and I had just demonstrated how to do this and done a whole bunch of this, which I do regularly, frequently throughout my day. And that's the real key, is you keep yourself in this nervous system, the parasympathetic or peace side of your nervous system. And then when stuff comes at you, it doesn't rile you up the same way that it would if you were in the set point of fight or flight. So throughout my day, I'm doing this all day long. I probably give myself, 10 or 20 head massages a day. You can tell by my chosen hairdo that's what I do. And stretching does it. And there's lots of other things besides the Evo Sciences that keep your nervous system on the peaceful side. So there I am in the middle of making my video, and the next thing I know, I've got someone really, really, really angry at me. And, I just listened, and I was reasonable, and I asked her to calm down, and she didn't calm down, and she slammed down the phone, and here we are. And, there's a little bit of, I am a little upset. Of course, this was not a good thing to happen, mostly because of what it may mean. And anyway, I don't really want to go into what it was about, but, I'm in present time dealing with it. When you're stressed and stuff like this comes at you, then all of your attention is on, oh my God, I remember once when this happened, and oh my God, I might end up homeless. Oh my God, maybe she's gonna, oh my God, she's gonna, you go into this, dialogue that's coming from the back part of your brain that is all about survival. And you know what? I'm warm, dry, and well fed. I am not, immortal. This is not something to go into mortal fear about. I am not dying. And so it's better to stay in the peaceful side of my nervous system and deal with it in present time, because that's what, when the blood flow comes to the front of your brain does, is it plops you down in present time, because right here is what I need to be looking at, because I've never dealt with this before, right? So anyway, are you ready to dance? I am ready to dance. I'm not going to tell you that one of the things I've said over and over and over the past 81 videos is that my life is not easy. I have as many challenges as you do. What I do have that makes my life smoother is these tools. And I am so grateful for the opportunity to teach these tools to you. So the other thing I've got going on is a very busy schedule between today and next Saturday. So 8 days, I'm giving 32 massages and 3 coaching calls. And 11 of those massages are 90 minutes. So I start at noon today, and it's 10 o'clock now, so I gotta get going. So let's dance, and I love you. Mwah. Love you. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Okay, let's see if my speakers are still. So today we've got something different. This is Leo Kotke and Mike Gordon from Fish. So if you're new here, what I want you to do is, again, prop up your phone, get your butt off the ground, up off the couch, and we're gonna dance. And while we dance, I'm gonna demonstrate doing a half a body full massage. So I'm just gonna do things, and you're gonna do what I do. Are you ready? So 2 hands. So since this is instrumental, I'm going to go ahead and talk through it. So I'm using 2 hands, and what I'm doing is I'm pinning the skin and the fascia and everything to the bone, and I'm moving it around. I'm not scratching the surface. I'm actually, moving the scalp, and that gets a lot of nummy, feel-good stuff going. And just go to the middle, because we're only doing half the head, and then once you get that done, you can go ahead and scratch it up because that feels good, and then drag it down. And then kind of like you're washing your face, put your finger behind your ear and drag that down. Maybe scratch along the edge of the scalp again and the skull again and drag that down. Now I'm using my other hand, and again 2 hands, and some of the technique that allows me to be able to do so many massages is what I'm teaching you now. So I'm not doing a lot of this. My hand is stiff, and I am moving the whole hand around rather than a lot of squeezing. Now I do little squeezing. Here, let's go ahead and squeeze this. Use your other hand to push your elbow back so you can get further, right? And now we're gonna come out to the shoulder. This area here, I think they're gonna play another song.
So for this next song, I've asked Leo to put on a darker shirt, and just for this next song.
Okay, here we go. So you always see me doing around here a lot. So this is where pec minor hooks on, and that's a really important spot. But loosening up, unsticking your chest is a really good thing to do to help with your posture. And we're back to singing, so. How many people are you? How many people are you? Get caught in the buffer. I heard you hate to sleep, but your eyes are closed. I heard you check my zodiac a lot, but you never call my name. I heard you're so nice, like a chuckle when you're not trying to hide. I never heard this before, it's fun. Yes, to me, it's all the same. So Leo Kaki and Mike Gordon, who would have thought it, right? Okay, so now, I don't remember if I did my arms, so I'm going to do it again. This is a good one, and now that we're going into winter, it actually works better when you've got a little cloth between you and what you're doing. So let's pull that all towards the heart, and then we're gonna wipe it all off. Pull this up towards the heart, and then we're gonna beat on it. So I teach this all in one fell swoop, but any of what I just did is something you can do throughout your day. Just squeezing your arm. You can do that standing in line at the grocery store. And if you can't do anything else, just do this or this, and also stretching. I'm going to just dance for a minute. How many people are you? How many people are you? You ready to dance, I love you. So glad you're here with me on this journey. Blessings, blessings, blessings to us all. Mwah. Adios.